we just had the most controversial game of the season.
I didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Taped on Durant.
The battle for LA turned into a roller coaster.
Shot clock at 1. Oh, wow!
Steph had enough of the Warriors and Wemby was toying with the Jazz. But we gotta start in Philly, where Joel Embiid was getting a special treatment against the Rockets.
He's not moving his feet.
Misses, but follows it in. Some contact there.
I mean, since when is an elbow to the face legal in the NBA? Next, we have a little walk in the park on his way to the rim. Honestly, I don't know anymore, but back in my day, this was a travel. And don't get me started about the foul calls he was being awarded with.
Embiid drawing fouls, and you gotta watch him. Fiery.
Fred?
Oh, not Fred.
He's got a pod. He's fiery.
Look at this. We gonna put aside the fact that he traveled again before getting stuck between Thompson and Smith, who both had their hands up. And to top things off, Joel probably got mad that Alpi won the one-on-one battle underneath the rim, so he decided to flop like a fish on the next play.
Embiid. The contact there, I don't know if that was a shot or ultimately a pass, but they're going to call a foul on Houston.
Let's see. Travel again, lost the ball and then got rewarded with the non-existing foul. Bravo! He shot 9 free throws in the second quarter alone, and Royal Ivey, who's an assistant coach in Houston, didn't hold back at halftime.
This the fouling. Like, Embiid shoots 9 free throws that half. The foul baiting is crazy right now.
Regardless, I cannot take anything away from Kelly Oubre and Tyrese Maxey, who balled out in this one, leading the Sixers to a 7-point lead before the break.
90 seconds to play the quarter. Contested 3. Oubre fills it up. Durant draws a crowd.
There's the help.
And then gets turned over. The loop ahead to Maxey, and he stuffs it on Jabari Smith Jr.
Big and he's skilled.
Oh, Durant turns it over. And an easy 2 for Maxey and the Sixers.
Maxey was flying high at the end of the first half to get Philly fans on their feet. However, Kevin Durant shushed them in the third quarter.
Durant up top for 3 is good. Picked up by Kogi. He comes out to Durant and lines up another 3 and makes another 3. Kogi fakes it. Now finds Jabari. The extra pass to Durant has been hot, and he stays hot to start this third quarter. That's his third 3.
Heat check. KD nails 3 shots from deep in a row. And meanwhile, the refs continued looking away when Embiid was throwing elbows.
Embiid, neither did he, and he ends up spinning and bullying down Alpi and Shingu. They have let those guys play underneath. And Embiid with the flush, he's got 20.
I'm not saying that a man the size of Alpi should fall from that contact, but an elbow swing to the torso is an elbow swing to the torso. Udoka was understandably furious. One way or another, the Sixers held a 6-point lead early in the fourth when the Rockets simply had enough.
Side on Embiid. Thompson to Shepherd the skip. The shot got fouled! He got fouled! Up top, Clint Capella the lob. Thompson to him, and the Rockets indeed. Shepherd off a pick, shooting for 3. Got it! Reed Shepherd eating up. Here's Thompson to Shepherd. Yes! Another one!
Shepherd caps off an incredible 17-2 run to completely shift the momentum over. Seeing the game slip away, the Sixers had to have an answer immediately.
His fourth quarters, when they needed it most, Embiid able to... Maxey also with 10 assists in the game. Comes into the paint. Goes with the left hand. 21, 10 helpers. Philly's opponents shoot less than 35% for 3 as Maxey spins it in, plus the foul.
Maxey turns on the Jets, and all of a sudden we have ourselves a ball game in the clutch. And this is when both teams started trading heavy blows.
Durant almost gets turned over, scooped up by Jabari. Tyrese wide open. Oh, that's such a big shot.
There you go.
Finds George. Oh, he makes the 3. Backs him inside the 3-point line, steps in, throws it up and in. Oh, the entry pass, a bad one, intercepted by George. Maxey splits 2, 4-2.
With 11 of his 36 points in the final period, Tyrese ties the game and the crowd's going wild. So, can Durant continue the back and forth going?
Durant, long 2, missed it. Sixers with the board. Game is tied at 115.
No, he misses and now Philly has a chance to win the game. But no one expected this to happen.
It'll be Maxey in space. Got by Thompson. It is blocked. It's blocked. Tyrese.
And he went early. If this is a foul, you got some time here. You got time for a look.
He may call it a timeout.
I think he called it early. There may be at least 2 seconds back on this clock.
But did he have official possession of the ball? Was there official Rockets possession here? I think that's what they might be talking about.
What? In a scramble situation, the refs whistled for a jump ball. Udoka was calling for a timeout, but the Rockets didn't have a clear possession of the ball, meaning the play should have continued without stopping the clock. But the more egregious thing is that on the replay, we see this.
You can't challenge that unless you call it.
I didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
That should have been a goal on Durant, but that is not a challengeable play.
Well, I didn't see anything. Did you?
Man, to miss a goaltending at the last second of a tie game is criminal. They just robbed Philly of the win. The ending of the fourth quarter was expanded even more, with the Sixers being approved a timeout with 0.1 on the clock, and Embiid tried to pull off a Trevor Booker, but he was far from reaching the basket. Anyway, in OT, the Sixers decided not to leave anything to chance anymore.
Maxey. Guys just taking over. Eason weaving, stripped away by Maxey, who's amongst the league leaders in steals as well. Offense knocked away by George.
Took too much time.
Oubre into the paint. Jabari there to challenge, but Oubre able to flip it in.
The arena explodes as Philly turns defense into offense to take a 4-point lead with little over a minute to go. And KD had all the time and space to respond on the other end, but...
Had it blocked. Here comes Thompson to Durant. A clean look at the three. He missed it. Offensive rebound back to him. Durant again. Missed again. Back tapped again. Durant into the lane. He finally scored.
I'm surprised they didn't call an and one. Now you got a foul here. Go for the steal.
After 2 missed threes, Durant finally hits the floater, but now they must foul. And Tyrese Maxey stays ice cool on the free throw line to give his team the 2-possession lead. So, rushing for a quick score, Thompson loses the ball and we have the exclamation point.
Oubre to Embiid. Plays it ahead to Maxey. Dunks it down, and the Sixers will pull it off.
36 points for Maxey, and the dramatic win goes to Philadelphia. At the end, Embiid got his first triple-double of the season with 32, 15, and 10, albeit with some help from the refs. And all the Clippers needed to go up by 20 points in the battle for LA was the duo of Kawhi Leonard and James Harden.
Very similar to Kobe Bryant as he gets the response. He raises up and he does not see it to deep. Wow! Right on money. See that?
It's like he's listening at the block.
He is listening.
Here comes Harden on the break.
Oh,
a beautiful side step.
That was dancing right there. He put on his dancing shoes.
Oh, what a scoop by pretty play. Glides for 2. Here comes Harden. The swagger, the drive, the split, the score.
See with the flex, James.
Harden got Luka in shambles on multiple occasions, and the Claw was looking flawless, putting up 24 points through the middle of the third quarter. And the Lakers didn't help the fact that DeAndre Ayton was out there jogging away empty calories. He misses not 1 but 2 objectively easy shots inside the paint, but follow him throughout this sequence on both ends of the court. He's literally letting his opponents have their own way. He gets the rebound but hands the ball over to Harden and then watches him shoot the 3. He doesn't fight with Zubats for the rebound at all. It's like he's purposely trying not to get into anything. A little birdie told me that after watching these 40 seconds of misery, JJ Redick decided to sit him down for the last 18 minutes of the game. Anyway, with him and LeBron on the bench, Luka led the second unit to some spectacular plays that got their juice back.
Doncic to Hachimura, and a timeout taken by the Clippers. Luka puts one in, 21 for him. It's Harden against Doncic. And Hachimura ordered the shot. Hayes was there. Doncic the other way. The leading scorer in the NBA. Weaving the up high. Parachuting Hayes.
The Lakers used an 11-3 run to cut the lead to 15. And when James came back, he made the Intuit Dome sound like a Lakers stadium.
Oh, got it.
Here comes LeBron.
He's a freight train personified. He switched places with Luka, and the purple and gold continued mounting their comeback in the fourth quarter as well.
Smart inside, and he caught it to Vanderbilt. Continues this roll by LA. Here comes LeBron. Game ahead. LeBron. Smart. Off balance. Good! What a shot!
Doncic loved that from the bench, and when his rest was over, he rejoined the party.
2 of 10 from 3, Doncic. Shot clock at 1.
That's some Luka magic for y'all. And get this, after trailing by 26 in the third, the Lakers went on an astonishing 38-14 stretch on 11 minutes of action to close the gap to just 2 points. However, the joy for Lakers fans was cut short by Harden, who jump-started a 10-0 response to get their double-digit lead back.
Harden for 3, bullseye! Harden with the ball. He draws a crowd. Collins on top, splits the defense and glides in for 2.
So, down by 11 and under 3 minutes to play, it was now or never for the visitors.
It's James. He jams it home for his 20th point.
Early that they didn't have an opportunity to really build any chemistry.
Smart with a nice defensive play. Has the ball. Doncic the feed. The 3. Good! That was a big-time hit.
Oh, good.
James got a feed and Vanderbilt with the flush.
Wow, what a roller coaster game! A 7-0 run, and suddenly we have a 4-point game. And LeBron almost extended that, but luck turned its back on them.
James jarred it free. 3, Kawhi, no. A whistle, a foul. It's on the Lakers.
But after 2 made free throws by Zubats, Brown was still trying hard.
Zubats, James, Harden over. Oh, he got it, foul. LeBron to the line. And what is a 4-point game right now?
Down to a single possession, the Clippers execute a perfect play for Big Zoo.
Got the screen, snakes in. Oh, Zubats!
Similar to that, LeBron set up Rui for the wide open shot on the next trip, but he missed the corner 3 and the punishment was awaiting on the other end.
Leonard on the screen. Leonard in the corner. It's a 3. Bullseye!
Collins sends the arena into a frenzy, but before we go on, listen to D-Wade here.
You still see it in his eyes? All the things that you saw when you played with him in Miami?
Yeah, he's psycho. You know, this guy is 41 years old, and he's still getting up every day, putting in the work to try to be great. He's psycho.
He must be, but can the Lakers survive this thriller?
It's Doncic. They'll split and drive and put it up and get the deuce.
Inbound the ball. That's how much trust.
Oh, but he threw it away.
It'll make me sound crazy.
Doncic's thinking.
Hold on, what are you doing, Luka? Who are you pump faking? Instead of taking the open 3, he wastes precious time off the clock before firing a contested shot over Harden, which ends up short, of course. That was a rare brain fart by the Slovenian. His 32, 11, and 8 will fade away as the Clippers hang on for their 14th win over their last 17 games. That's crazy! From an abysmal 6-21 at the start to 20-24 at the moment. Their turnaround is absolutely real. And amidst all the trade talks around him, Kuminga was balling out in Dallas.
Had a DNP coach's decision, 16 straight games. The touch and the foul for Kuminga.
Yeah, when you give it that kind of context, the way Mike was approaching it, as Kuminga gets another bucket.
Pajemski, lob it up, slow it down! Kuminga, high flyer!
Jonathan was perfect 3 for 3 from the field, scoring 10 points in 9 minutes. With Butler out for the season, Coach Kerr had to put him back in the lineup. But another blow was following for the Dubs when...
Off to the races, right down the middle, and he's fouled. And Kuminga looks to be okay, but for a moment there...
Bit of an awkward step, right?
Yeah, he did, and he might need a moment. He's taking a chair on the baseline.
Damn, they cannot catch a break. Kuminga twists his ankle and leaves the game in pain. So then, it was Steph Curry against everybody.
His game has expanded. Not only is he shooting the ball great from 3, but a great drive there.
And what an answer now for him. 79-74. Curry the answer. Yes, sir!
GP2 hanging out in the lane as Steph releases another.
Curry! Got a 3!
The chef was on fire last night, hitting logo threes on his way to another masterclass of 38 points. Not only does he have to carry them offensively, but he also has to deal with this guy's tantrums on the court.
Flag rises up. He missed it. It's Draymond Green picking up the personal. That's number 3.
Athletic will get underneath him and be able to stick with him on the drive as Draymond gets another one.
Al took a shot to the midsection.
Green commits 2 fouls in 6 seconds, one of which was flagrant. And from that point on, it all started falling apart for the Warriors.
Leaves it. Marshall, return feed. Al got it to go. And a foul. Interaction 12th in the Western Conference, a game and a half out of the 10 spot. Marshall push shot. Gets the bounce.
That Rajewski would certainly like that.
Marshall slicing to the rim for 2. Steve Kerr needs a timeout.
Najee Marshall, out of all people, led the Mavs to an 11-0 run in just 2 minutes to bump the lead to 12. Curry was trying his best to get his team back in the game as he was the sole person scoring for Golden State for 7 straight minutes in the fourth. That speaks volume of his supporting cast, but he could only do so much as the Mavs knew how to finish the job.
Marshall, contact with Krzyzewski, and Marshall gets all the way for 2. Nelson jars it loose, shot clock down to 10. Washington, the 3-ball goes for P.J. Washington.
At the end, he was left exhausted and demoralized on the bench, blank staring through these last couple of years filled with nothing. On the contrary, the Wolves felt energized after this dunk by Naz Reid.
Quarter after a tough night. Out to Reid. He has killed the Bulls this year. Oh, man, come on.
Minnesota went up by 6 with this thunderous jam by Reid, but the Bulls would answer back to make things interesting in the clutch.
Down there, White hops into the paint and scores.
You got to go, you're just in the way.
Daniels on him in the post. Jones drives away.
I don't care, I'm taking it.
It was that kind of a night in the NBA, so we're getting down to the wire where the back and forth started.
Jones here, turns the corner, gets into the paint and floats it up and in. Seconds left, here's Giddey on the attack against McDaniels. Good cut by Smith.
And that's what I'm talking about right there.
Who has to throw it cross court. Randall finds McDaniels, who fires away and hits a 3. Lead. White fires away and answers.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
Let's go! Kobe White hits the triple to get Chicago within 1. To make things even worse for the Wolves, Jaden McDaniels loses the ball on this play, giving the visitors a chance to take over the lead.
Come up with one for the lead here. Jones drives. Jones puts it in!
Trey Jones went over Gobert.
Trey Jones delivers when it matters the most, stunning the entire building. On the contrary, Edwards couldn't find the answer.
It's against Jones. Gobert the screen. Edwards for 3 in the lead. Rebound by Giddey.
He missed 3 consecutive shots from deep in the closing seconds of the game, while Chicago stayed calm on the free throw line to complete the comeback win. And if that wasn't enough, we go to Utah for the Wemby show.
Fox. 2-second difference between the clocks. Wembanyama stepping back. They left him open for 3. The up big. See you later. Wembanyama, he fires a 3. Got fouled and hit it in the face of Nurkic. Wembanyama over Nurkic. Hits that 3.
Whether he was knocking down threes or shutting the Jazz way to the basket, Victor was everywhere.
Gets it back quickly. And got blocked. Nurkic barreling right inside, and Wembanyama stuffs it.
26 points on 64% efficiency along with 14 boards and 5 blocks for Wembanyama, who led the Spurs to another dominant win. And I have a bonus clip for y'all for staying all the way till the end of this gigantic recap.
Oh, with an unlikely bucket, we'll take it. We will take it. I don't think he called it or planned on it, but we will take it.
That was hilarious, truly a 1 in a million situation. On the other hand, Giannis is done laughing as yesterday he finally had enough and fired shots at his teammates in his post-game interview. You gotta check out exactly what happened right here in this video. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.